Thank you, Gauranga Prabhu, for that very kind introduction. And I wanted to thank His Grace Radhapati Gopinath Prabhu for inviting the Institute for Vaishnava Studies as the knowledge partner for this event, and all of the other organizers, and all of the esteemed panelists. It is a real honor and privilege to be sharing this virtual dais with you, and I am very grateful for the knowledge, wisdom, and insights that you've shared with all of us in the last few sessions. I wanted to circle back to the original question that His Grace Gauranga Prabhu posed to the panelists. What is it in Vaishnavism that could benefit the world? And this is very reflective of the key question that we find in the Bhagavad Purana. What is Paramashreyas? And there are three answers that I think that all of the Vaishnava Sampradayas present here today can support. The first is Dharma, the second is Yoga, and the third is Rasa. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, who are a part of the Brahma-Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya, taught these three essential truths as Sambandha, Avidheya, and Prayojana. Sambandha is kind of a bond, the same bondedness of all living entities on this planet, with Vishnu, the one who pervades everything, as the center of it all. And when we understand this interconnectedness of all living beings, we follow Dharma. And the Bhagavad Purana explains that Dharma are like the four legs of a bull, and earth, with all its abundance, peace, and prosperity, is like a cow. The four legs of the bull are Satya, integrity, Saucha, cleanliness, Tapa, enterprise or endurance, and Daya, compassion or kindness. Only when these four values are practiced earnestly, then, just as the cow and the bull combine to yield calves and milk, similarly, the earth and the ethics of Dharma combine for a peaceful and prosperous planet. So Dharma is the first thing that binds us all, not just as various Vaishnava Sampradayas, but any religion we go to across the world, no matter which form of the Lord they worship or which teaching they follow, they will all agree that compassion, cleanliness, enterprise, and integrity are the foundations of any spiritual tradition. The second answer on what does Vaishnavism offer to the world is yoga. And the Bhagavad Gita points out that there are at least 18 kinds of yoga. In fact, the first chapter starts by saying Arjuna Vishada Yoga, which means the yoga of Arjuna's dejection or depression. This means that every time we are faced with a crisis, we're actually also faced with an opportunity if we can connect deeply to who we really are, and we are not these bodies. And also to the source of the self, this Atman, the soul, which is the Paramatman. The third teaching of Vaishnavism that is relevant for all of the world, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who is the Param Gurudev of Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, said that rasa is the biggest gift the Gaudiya Vaishnavas can give to the entire planet. What is rasa? It is the essence of relationships, especially the beautiful relationship that every jiva has with Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Bhaktivinoda Thakur further points out that just as the pole star never moves, and all of the other constellations and stars circle and dance around the pole star, similarly, Krishna is like that pole star. The various constellations like Lalita Vishakha or the Gopika circling that pole star. And the millions of stars that we see in the night sky are like the millions of jivas that are constantly circling Sri Krishna in his eternal dance. The moment we realize that life is based on education, meditation, and celebration, we should be able to relish rasa. So this in essence is Sambandha, Abhidheya, Prayojan, the heart of Vaishnava philosophy that can benefit the world if practiced right. To conclude, I want to thank every speaker on this panel today. It reminds me of a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, Mat chitta madgata prana, bodhayante parasparaha, kathayante mam nityam, tushyanti cha ramanti cha. What do the Vaishnavas do? They dedicate their life, their breath, to Bhagavan Sri Krishna and his divine consort, Sri Radha. And in this way, dedicating their hearts and their very breath to Sri Krishna, they enlighten one another. And how do they do that? By constantly speaking with one another. Kathayante mam nityam, about Sri Krishna. And in this way, tushyanti, they become delighted, ramanti, and they become satisfied. So in essence, the value of such Vaishnava Sampradaya summits or samagams is to inspire one another to see that we do have a common goal. And what other more auspicious occasion than on the 125th appearance of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is my Param Gurudev, and on the auspicious occasion of his Murti entering the dream temple that he had envisioned, for which he struggled, for which he came to America, and requested his dear disciples and devotees to help him. Tomorrow is a momentous occasion, and I congratulate the TOVP team, ISKCON Mayapur, and all of the organizers of this panel for inviting all of us here today. Thank you very much.